Hello, internet. That was fun. I couldn't hear most. I know it was in and out for you. Hello. Is the webcam gonna do this now too? Yes. Please don't crash the entire. Hello. Okay. Mike is working. It's apparently going to. No crashing at the USB hub, please? Oh? We might not have... Okay, we appear to be okay. Whether that will last long enough to make it so I can hear the music now. It's just... It's... Are you good now? I can hear music. It's apparently just gonna be one of those days. Everything that I'm supposed to be able to hear, it's still gonna let me hear. Okay. Shall we get started? I'll go over what has happened in the meantime once we get into Marbles and Go, but I'm just gonna get into Marbles and Go because I feel like if I don't just do it now, everything's gonna break again. The webcam's supposed to break when I do that. That one's normal. That one I'm used to. That wasn't something breaking that I didn't expect it to. That was something that I completely expected it to, because it always does. Okay, I'm getting Marbles or Go open on my phone. Let me click Race in Marbles so that it will hook up and hopefully people can join. I forgot to put !play in the title. I can't wait until I fix Cypher or make Cypher exist so that that will work. !play to join, get your marble on the track. First of all, we're going to be checking out a new track in the main tracks called Marble's Diner, which is the track added by Season 18. That's where we're starting first. Exclamation mark, play to join, get your marble on the track. All the usual stuff. Now that we have Pokemon Go running, I can plug it in and have it pop up and wait a second. Wait for the... There it goes. And it's on screen. There we go. Exclamation mark, play to join. Get your marble on the track. Okay. Apologies for the rough start, to say the least. That was called... Apparently I didn't get the audio plugged all the way back in, or it got unplugged by stuff getting messed with over the past couple of days, as I was working on getting the new computer set up. Oh, I forgot to do gifts or have any balls at all. This is going excellently. It's one of those days. I bet part of the problem here is it's been a mess of the last few days. And on top of that, Niantic scheduled both Wizards Unite Community Day and Pokemon Go Community Day for the same day. So it's like, okay, I'm messing with all of the things at once. So... Exclamation mark, play to join, get your marble on the track, or use the emotes, all the usual stuff. I'm gonna go open gifts in Go for just a minute, just to have literally any Pokeballs. What do I have the timer set to? It's set to 20 today? 20 is fine. 20 seconds on the clock, exclamation mark, play. We're just gonna get going, while I quick deal with all of the stuff in Go that I have to deal with, so that we have literally any Pokeballs. And of course, that gift gave me potion. 1 potion. Yep. Today is gonna be one of those days. I can already tell. But yeah, welcome to Marble's Diner, and welcome to... I forgot to click that button. That is gonna cause some things to happen, but it will also cause my cursor not to go over there, when I don't want it to go over there. It's one of those days. This is what happens when you both have stress issues for the last few days and thus don't get to streaming anywhere near on schedule, and then also have the streamer skin for this season. I saw it in Discord for a minute, but I forgot what it is. Dab announcements! Oh, the leather! Yes, I have. The black leather. Oh, that's gonna be sweet! Black leather... The black leather looks like it's gonna be sweet. Also, just from the look... Yeah. Just from the look of the tie-dye, it is going to be a very expensive season for me, coin-wise. Because both of the tie-dyes I've seen in the shop so far look gorgeous. And that's not even getting into the, like, the disco ball and all of that. And so it's just like, okay. Rip my coin totals. What do you mean no bonus XP? I thought bonus XP was still a thing. In fact, I was almost certain bonus XP was still a thing. What did I miss? Or are you talking about the change in tiers? Because I kind of prefer that, because it means I no longer have to feel obligated to go another, like, 20 races at the end of the stream. If I don't feel like going another. But, yeah. marble it. Whose marble is that? Oh, I can't tell at that spin speed. Fair enough. I mean, I'm not always spectacular at running Marbles and Go, simply because sometimes I'm just a miserable failure at focusing on Pokemon Go and Marbles, but... or at least getting into that rhythm takes me a bit longer than it really should. But today is worse because everything has been breaking in the meantime. Can I not get stuck and then nuked by the wall? Am I gonna get stuck in the raffle machine and then the wall's gonna kill me? No, I'm not! Fair enough. There we go. Which Marble King wins. I get second. There is our first XP of the season. Next! I just had that one, Marvel's Diner to start, and then we're gonna go do some community races, because usually I stick on community races. I occasionally throw in some regular ones, but... exclamation mark, play to join, get your marble on the track for Speed Dimensional Rainbow. But it's like, okay, it's the start of a new season. We should start with the new map. That's always fun. Exclamation mark, play to join, or use an emote if you have any of the ones that let you join directly with the emotes. Get your marble on the track. Oh, right, it is Sleepy Pants Tournament right now. That makes sense. I forgot that was happening today. I'm probably not racing it. Well, I'm not going to bother racing in it, both because I've missed most of it and because it was... I have enough problems getting myself to stream on time without being distracted by a tournament. 20 seconds on the clock, exclamation mark play. And I am really bad at trying to play in a tournament while live on my own stream. Yeah, it is the first tournament of the season. I'm extraordinarily bad because either I get distracted and lose track of whatever I was supposed to be talking about on stream, or just fail miserably at playing whatever games I'm supposed to be. Like, usually marbles at that point, but... or... I just keep forgetting to put into the tournament. Or both. And it's just like, okay, I'm not gonna do that. That's a bad idea. I will acknowledge my flaws and not do that. Okay, do I have enough balls to get started in PokeGo? Please? Please tell me I do. Oh, fairly speedy track. Lives up to the name. Fair enough. Not as many as I'd like, actually. That's slightly concerning. Okay. I'm just going to quickly do this, though. Which Marble King wins again? I get second again. This appears to be a trend. There we go. Next. Cannons, cannons, cannons! Exclamation mark, play to join, get your marble on the track. Or use an emote, if you have them, that lets you join this game. I'll give it a few more seconds before I click that button. Speaking of cannons, suddenly cannons. 20 seconds on the clock, exclamation mark play. Oh, you know what I should do between Grand Prix? I should go switch Raccoon back with Pirate Kitty. See if that summons Kyle from the depths. It might. Kyle, one of my regulars, is literally the only reason I have the Pirate Kitten or Pirate Kitty or whatever the heck the skin is called. He really wanted it as soon as he saw it, like, one day in the shop. So it was like, okay, fine. We'll spend 50 coins on getting you Pirate Kitten the next time it showed up in the shop. Because at the time I didn't have the coins for it. And so now it's there. Hello, somewhat complicated looking map. Oh, fair enough. Okay. Plug this back in as we activate that. It's gonna pop up in the corner and be kind of obnoxious, but that's fine. Oh, we're both on the same side. That's convenient, at least in terms of getting the camera at least a little bit right. There we go. Okay. Music. I need something with a bit more energy. This is fine. I'm just tired enough with that having slower, lower energy music right now. Sure, why not? Ah, yeah. Fair enough. Oh, that's... this is a great start. Missed the first throw. When I have a very small amount of Pokeballs to start the day with, missing the first throw is a great start. And by great, I mean terrible. It'll be fine. Hopefully. Maybe. We'll see. Speaking of which, your skin is very, the marble you're using is very nice, by the way. There we go. You win, I get second again. I wonder who's winning this Grand Prix. Can I even beat you at this point? Not unless we get more players. Okay. Astounding dubious break, exclamation mark, play to join, get your marble on the track. That's just how the game wants to be. I see. I understand. I understand how this is going to go. I'm gonna wait just a minute to see if we get any more people popping in. This is just how it's going to go. First, everything breaks. 20 seconds on the clock, exclamation mark play. Everything breaks the moment I try to start streaming. The USB hub, because I'm on a laptop with not enough USB ports, gives up the moment I tell it to go. The music does weird things, like, all of it's just not gonna work today. I see how it is. And then, once we finally get to the point of being in the game, Marbles is just like, no, you don't get to win any races. Okay, we're just, yep, that's just how today is going to go. I see. I understand, and I am resigned to this. I usually do these wider shots on Marbles and Go days, simply because of the fact that it means I have to move the camera slightly less, which is helpful when you're trying to play 2 games at once. Not having to fuss with the camera every 2 seconds is very helpful when you're trying to play 2 games at once. Although, oh, I should probably answer the probable question you and anyone else likely has if they haven't been around for this before. That being, why am I trying to play 2 games at once? Well, there's this concept. There's your leaderboard. Oh, hey, I won a race! Apparently, all that you needed to do to fix me losing every race was complain about losing every race, and then the game would give me a pity win. Fair enough! Next! Speed falling marbles. Last of this first Grand Prix! Exclamation mark, play to join, get your marble on the track. But, yeah, I'm playing this. Here, I'll give a few seconds. Simply because I would be playing this game during this time for Community Day, probably sitting at home playing it anyway, and if I didn't stream this, I might not end up streaming. So, yeah, exactly, not much to lose. I might not end up streaming, so I just had this idea that was like, okay, I like playing marbles. Pokemon Go exists, and I would be playing it anyway. They're both fairly, like, not a huge amount of attention is required for either. And one helps fill in the gaps in commentary for the other, so it's like, sure, why not? And that was the thing that I had, an idea I had a few months ago once Pokemon Go started doing stay-at-home stuff. Oh, hi, James! Popcorn emote. Okay. Fair enough. You know, I had thought this was going to be a more energetic song, but it only has a minute left, so I'm just going to let it play out. But still, that was a very disappointing, more energetic song. It started out seeming like it might be, and then it wasn't. But yeah, hi James! Welcome to Everything is Breaking. The stream. More than usual. The stream. It's today in a nutshell. I think the more than usual is the weirdest part of that. Okay. I'm not sure I know what that means or want to know why you have random Russian airline magazines. But, you know, sure. Twitch Marble King gets first, again. So, confirmed, the game gave me a pity win because I was whining, and then didn't give me any more wins after that. Not that it would have mattered, but, you know, whatever. There you go. Let's finish the Grand Prix. Award Twitch Marble King those points that don't matter. Or, well, that barely matter. Because I don't even need to wait for it to tell me who won. I know who won. Who with a name change? Apparently it is. Who is it with a name change? Oh! Is that... Hold up. Hold up. Ah, okay, that's I am hot with a name change. Fair enough. I didn't figure that out because I'm dumb. Come on, let me get the pop-up. There we go. I'm stupid and didn't figure that out. It was I'm hot with a name change. You would be right. Yeah, I didn't even notice. James is paying more attention than I am. Fair enough. What's in the shop? I'm curious. Oh, you're going for the sphere modifier. Yeah, that... Fair enough. I think at some point we're getting the disco ball. Look at that. We are buying the disco ball this season. I don't know if we're buying it right now. But we are buying the disco ball this season. What else do we have? Yeah. No. I don't believe stream is frozen. Why? Shame there isn't any of the tie-dye skins in the current store batch, but there's also a lot of tie-dye skins this season that look pretty. Okay, community maps, 5. Okay, hold up. We're grabbing a slightly longer course. Sure, let's do 65% death with 2 minutes. That's fine. Go. There we go, exclamation mark, play to join, get your marble on the track. Oh, I meant to switch out Raccoon for Pirate Cat or some other random skin I have lying around. Oh, although I did just realize I still had that running on that screen. Yep. And yet, the Pokemon Red playthrough we did on the channel, I bought the Magikarp and evolved it, and it was great as a Gyarados, and it was awesome. And entirely worth the effort, as much as it was annoying. Although, that was only worth the effort because I had a speed-up button that meant that I didn't need to, I could skip most of the boring parts of that. 20 seconds on the clock, exclamation mark play. If I could not have Magikarp throwing a ball at me every 5 seconds instead of, like, staying in it, that would be nice. Okay, hold up. I just realized. Do I have a field research for 10 balls? Oh, I have 2! I'll just take the 1 for now. But, fair enough. There we go. The music has been very chill today. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not... This one's one of the least chill so far, and that's saying something. Hey, Kyle. There you are. So basically, if I had remembered to switch to Pirate Kitty, it would have seemed like switching to Pirate Kitty on the slot that currently holds Raccoon would have summoned Kyle, but I forgot to do that on the between Grand Prix screens, so oof. I would... Kyle, say something when we finish this Grand Prix, like while we're on the between screens. Yeah, also that. Remind me to say something. Or to switch that on the between screens, and I will switch it to something for Sphere Matchers. Why do you care? Twitch Marble King. Okay. How can I... Yeah, let's go with Marble King as the shortened, or just King or something. I don't know. Gets first. Whatever. James is in last. Oof, James. Also, James has no points and wins because it's a new season. Also, oof. Jump! Speed jumping race! Exclamation mark, play to join, get your marble on the track. It's taking me longer than usual to get into my decent marbles and go rhythm. Simply because... Oh, hello. Pirate Kitty needs pirate ship? I don't know if pirate ship's in the shop right now. Although, there is at least one thing... Oof. Okay. There is at least one thing that we will be getting in the chat. Hey, Kyle! Exclamation mark play. Oh, hey! A song with energy in it. Why? Okay, whatever. Go. Exclamation mark play to join. You have 20 seconds. But yeah. This new season has come with, new skins as usual, but... Oh, you oofed it up. You tried and you oofed it up. Yeah, it's Raccoon. You tried to last second it, and you oofed it up. Raccoon Ball was from the Streamer XP from last tournament. We did make the 5,000 required to get the ball included in the Streamer XP goals, just barely. And it was the Raccoon Ball. So that's why it's equipped, is I was like, oh, we got a new ball. Let's run with it for a bit. And then we'll switch back to a different loadout later. I just never bothered switching the loadouts back because it's been a busy few days. Give me a break. So, speaking of having been a busy few days, how many point skins are there per season? Usually one. Usually just the one in the last couple. At least in the seasons that I've been playing, there's only been the 5,000 XP equals... I saw the game lag and I'm slightly concerned. Equals a skin. I don't know, Speedy or Kyle. Gosh dang it. I don't know, Kyle. I need to make a decision on that at some point in time fairly soon. I don't know whether we're going to go for Luxor, whichever one 4 is, because it's not called 4. Which one is it? I have it! It's on the desktop of this computer. Like, the icon is behind there. What is it? Quest for the Afterlife? Something like that. I don't remember. Whichever one is actually Luxor 4. Looks like I win. Marble King gets second, and James gets third. There is your leaderboard. Next! Exclamation mark play to join. Portals, jumping, waffle. I don't care. That's not the point. We'll see. We'll see is the best you get. Where the heck did we... Oh, there it is. I will likely get to Luxor Evolved. I just may do the others first. I don't know. We'll see. Exclamation mark play to join. Get your marble on the track. You have 20 seconds. Kyle, if you decide that you do want to join. Oh, you do. You do decide that you do. I am slightly stubborn, I will admit that. I still haven't gotten a shiny Magikarp. Luckily, I already have a shiny Magikarp. From GoFest. So, it's not like this is dire importance. What the heck am I looking at? Other than dark track on dark background, because I got that. I noticed that I was looking at that. Hey, Kalki! You doing okay? Yes, but you're crashing. Okay, amazing. I also see Hammer Time in the distance. But, oh, right. I want to have that conversation about what the heck happened this week. I just keep getting distracted by Go and I don't know if I even have 5th Passage right now, outside of in a bundle somewhere. I might have 5th Passage somewhere, but it's not installed, and I don't think we ever bought 5th Passage, so... No, but even if you do, I'd like to experience it myself, because I'm a glutton for pain, as noted by my chat. Oh, Hammer Time's just in the bucket. Okay. Hammer Time doesn't actually matter. Outside of possibly eating people if they ever get high enough to, or get to a point where they can get hit by a hammer. I win! Marblekin second, James in third, Kyle in last. Oof. There is your leaderboard. You can already notice the new bonus tiers, by the way. Until you get to 100 races, you get a tier every 4 races, and I get 1 streamer XP, and you get your energy back for those tiers. So I like this system a bit better, simply because it means that the number of races to get to your next tier is always technically 7 or less if you go above 100 races, but if you don't, then it's 4 or less. Or 3, depending on how you count it. 20 seconds on the clock, exclamation mark play. Kyle. I'm mostly doing that to be a pain. But, you know. I may adjust the size of the Grand Prix to be a multiple of 4, but we'll see. Well, Kyle, just because a game is bad doesn't mean we don't play it. Otherwise, we never would have played Garfield Kart, and that was a glorious meme stream. I hated the game, but loved the experience of memeing about the game. That was glorious. Oh, this is Twisted Crashing Staircase. I remember this from last season. We'll see. We'll see about 5th Passage. And we may mix in some mods in there as well. I haven't decided yet how I'm going to deal with any of that. I need to make decisions on that. But some of them won't matter until after Luxor 3 anyway. Or, well, none of them will matter until... because we're not running another thing before Luxor 3, so... we shall see what happens after Luxor 3. But we have to get to Luxor 3 first, which... that'll likely be a month or more. We will be getting back to MC. The server appears to be functioning again. I know because Chris has been playing on it and bugging me to play on it the last few days. But the busyness of the last few days has meant that that hasn't happened. But the pack appears to be functioning because he's been playing on it and it is the same server. So MC will be making a return appearance, which is great. Because another one of those... another, like, one-off thing that isn't part of a... doesn't have to be every weekend or anything like that is great for me being able to make the schedule do whatever I need to, depending on the rest of a weekend. It's a really useful thing for me when I'm going to schedule, having that be in place. James wins, Kyle gets second, I get third. Marvel King gets fourth. There is your leaderboard next, please. Last of this Grand Prix. Aggressive Marble Paradise, I think. Or Parade or something. I don't know what it says. Paradox. I lose. Oh, I really like the new diner pattern on the tracks, by the way. Exclamation mark, play to join, get your marble on the track. You have 20 seconds. But yeah, okay. In the last week... It's okay, Kyle. I get it. Although I may not listen to it, but I do get it. That's probably me whenever I think about Garfield Kart ever again. Either that, or please play this so I can watch you suffer through the fact that this game sucks! But, you know. Same difference. Okay. So in the last week, we had a few things happen. We had... Before the last stream that was... I don't even remember when we streamed last. Huh? I don't think we ever trolled you for deaths. Chris trolled me for deaths. But I don't think we trolled you. I think we trolled each other. Did we? I don't know. Oh, that was more us making fun of you for deaths. That's a bit of a difference. We didn't cause them, we just laughed at them. But with me and Chris, it was... We very much caused each other to die several times in a row. There was entire bits of... Let's go up really high with the jetpack and try to kill the other person by virtue of them not having their jetpack on at that point in time, or something like that. Or dropping lava on each other's heads. There was a bit of that one day. There's some clips somewhere of it. But yes, that is under consideration for fairly soon. To return to that. But, what exact... Oh. Okay. I have questions about how anyone survives that jump. How do we get any finishers? I wasn't expecting a 0 deaths map. I was expecting a somebody can win map. Or a 0 finishers map. Oh, apparently like that. Marble King gets first. James has to get in the hole. To even have a chance of finishing. Oh, are those portals? We have portals. Yeah. But not long before, either a day or two before that last stream, I ordered all the parts for the new PC. And that caused me a bit of stress, both worrying about whether they would work and everything working and all that stuff, and just in general because I don't like spending... Me and spending money is not something that happens very frequently. Even so, when I do, usually it's portions of like $10 or $20 at a time. Not like more than 500 at a time. Which is what it ended up being. It was a bit more than 500. I don't remember the exact amount, but because it was from 3 different retailers, so... And Amazon is Amazon, and doesn't accept PayPal, so... It didn't even all come out of the same account, so... I'd have to go find the number, and I'm not bothering. Marble King won, everyone else died. Oof. Next, finish Grand Prix, please. Who wins the Grand Prix? Not James. Not me. Is it Marble King? It's Marble King. I need to transfer Marble King's point totals, actually. But I'll someone remind me to do that off stream. Yeah, but keeping in mind the graphics card that was bought for the old desktop that didn't end up working, or that didn't end up being the only problem with using a new graphics card on the old desktop, is also getting used. Easy Damaging Dream, 56% death. Sure, why not? I'm gonna aim for things more than a minute 30. Just because I want to get some decently long races. Because the longer the race runs, yeah, apparently, 2 in a row. Easy Damaging Dream is up first. We're gonna get some death, and then after that we'll get some more normal courses. Exclamation mark, play to join, get your marble on the track. I see hammer time. Oh! I feel like that might be our death. Immediate hammer time. Exclamation mark, play to join. Get your marble on the track. He's out playing Community Day. He'll probably be back in a bit. I don't know how warm it is out or any of that right now. Magikarp, stop being a colossal blink. Hey, Kyle. Hey, Kyle. But 20 seconds on the clock, with or without Kyle. Yeah, I know. I can see the elimination percent. I know. I knew this was going to be death. That's why I said this one's going to be 50% death, and then immediately saw Hammer Time and go, oh, that's why it's 50% death. Because Hammer Time. So there was a bit of stress associated with that interestingly enough didn't really kick in the first couple of days of stream after ordering parts, and then fairly abruptly did kick in, and there went the rest of the weekend. But parts got here on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, depending on which order you're talking about. You heard me on the last stream talk about the whole, oh, thanks, Newegg and eBay for being faster than I ever would have imagined them to be, and thus causing the Amazon order to be way later than either of those. Oof, and am I gonna die too? Yes, I am. There we go! Everyone died. Oof. Rip that XP. Next! Speed Unknown Galaxy! Exclamation mark, play to join, get your Marvel on the track! Yes. Basically, I told Amazon take as long as they wanted to, because I didn't think it would matter, because both Newegg and eBay's estimates were saying it would be at least Thursday before any of the parts got here, from those two retailers. So I could have told Amazon to deliver either as soon as possible or on Tuesday, but I picked Thursday because I didn't think it would matter. It mattered, because everything else ran a couple days early, so it was like, oh, okay, why did I tell Amazon that? I should have just picked Tuesday, or picked earlier than that, and we could have been streaming off the new desktop right now. But I didn't, so oof. And Amazon did not get here until Thursday. They didn't go early either. 20 seconds on the clock, exclamation mark, play. But we have all the parts. It is built. It is sitting right there. Not everything's installed on it yet. Much less everything needed for the stream setup. But I have a new desktop sitting in its nice new case under this table right now. It's not running or anything yet. I had it up and running yesterday. It's just I don't have anything to set it on that isn't carpet right now in terms of setting it on the floor, and I haven't decided if I actually want it on the table or not. Okay. Way more compared to the... Yeah, I will say when it will be our last Grand Prix. Although we're likely going for another 2 hours or so. Because I don't see any reason to stop before the end of Pokemon Go Community Day, so keep that in mind. What is the shiny rate today? It's being mean to me. And by that I mean it's not giving me a shiny. Right off the bat. What is this? We haven't gotten a shiny yet, and we've been going for like 30 minutes. Or 40 minutes or something. Yes, I know I've been live for 55. Yes. Compared to the laptop? Oh, definitely. We're not going to have a USB port problem compared to the laptop. Compared to the old desktop, we are down about 2. I have some potential plans to deal with that if that actually becomes an issue. I don't know if it will at this point in time. But the total number of USB ports on the new build is 7. Compared to the, I think, 9 or 8 or something on the old desktop. Well, cases don't have back ports because the back ports are always provided by the motherboard. So the case has 2 front ports. And then the motherboard has 5 USBs. 2 2s, 2 3s, and then a 3.1. So basically a 3 but faster. On the back. As well as a C on the back as well. Which leads into the tentative plan. Marble King gets first. James gets second. I get third. There is your leaderboard. Next, please. Wait, what? How did I get... Huh? That doesn't look right bonus XP-wise. Is it giving me more of a boost than it's supposed to? I feel like it might be. We'll see. But yeah. Oh, and the 2 front ports are USB 3 as well. Exclamation mark, play to join, get your marble on the track. So definitely more than the laptop, considering the laptop has a grand total of 3. 3. 3 is all. But yeah. 20 seconds on the clock, exclamation mark, play. But the benefit of the C port, and something that I had been debating doing with the laptop, but hadn't gotten to actually buying the part, is C is really fast, and you can do a lot with C. But one of the things you can do with C is put a USB 3 hub on it, where you get 4 USB 3s out of one C. Out of one USB Type-C. So I am debating doing that. And if I did that, it would have the benefit if I could use it on the laptop as well as on the desktop and just take it with me if I needed to. If I needed to use it on the laptop. Which, while day-to-day streaming, we would not be streaming on the laptop while I'm at home. I also know that there will be moments where we're going to be on trips for whatever reason. Whether it be to visit Guatemala again or visit relatives in other states. In fact, there may be one of those coming later. I say maybe because I may not end up going, or I may. I haven't decided yet. I need to get more information on exactly when and what and all that stuff from parents before I make that decision. Either way, having the spare USBs to be able to use on the laptop when I go places, and then still be able to use them on the desktop if I need to when I'm at home, makes that even more of a, okay, that's $20 that would be well used kind of value proposition. It makes it more worth it to purchase because I'd have even more use than previously anticipated. And I probably should have purchased it a while ago with how much problems I've been having with the USB hub here, but, you know, whatever, it's fine. But, yeah, it's something I've been debating on for a fairly long while. You mean with the new desktop? Of course. I believe the monitor that's running the old desktop now is going to get moved to where the laptop sits. And that will be our 2 monitors, just like it was back when we were still streaming off the desktop itself. There we go. There is your leaderboard. James gets first, I get second. Next! Speed Velocity Construction, I think. Exclamation mark, play to join, get your marble on the track. But yes, we will be running dual monitor. The dual monitor is very good for me. I use it a lot. Exclamation mark, play to join, get your marble on the track. I think after this magic card. Yeah, it's DVI. I don't know if it's I or D or which type of DVI it is, but it's DVI, yes. 20 seconds on the clock, exclamation mark, play. We're gonna take a minute away from Pokégo now, so I can go open some gifts and get some more balls. I didn't think to do that before stream, so we have that kind of a problem solved. recalled I forgot to do that before stream. So, I have to do it now, because I need them balls. But yeah, it's DVI. I don't remember exactly which type of DVI it is off the top of my head, but it's DVI. Part of that is because I have more DVI cables than I have VGA, and part of that is both of the the back of the graphics card, which is the same as the back of my old graphics card, is 2 DVIs, an HDMI, and a DisplayPort. So, considering neither monitor supports HDMI or DisplayPort, having the fact that there's 2 DVIs there basically tells me what I'm using. So, you know, there's that. Hello, where is... Oh, Ian Vents are way back. New PC seems to be running well. I've run a couple of tests on it. Dad asked me a question last night, and the question was, how well do you think it will run Underground on the PS2 emulator? And I was like, you know, that's a good question. What happens if I throw that and then let it max out the frame rate as hard as it can? We get to 180% normal speed. That's what happens when you're racing. In the menus, it still chokes hard because it appears that the menus in Underground are the most poorly coded mess of menus in the history of gaming, because they have never run well on anything I've tried to run that on. But the race itself usually runs fine, so, you know, who cares? There we go! Marble King gets first, James gets second, I get third. Next! Gardens of Empire! Exclamation mark, play to join, get your marble on the track. I'm just gonna skip this song because it's weird. Fine. 20 seconds on the clock, exclamation mark, play, last race of this Grand Prix. But... yeah, 180% speed on the usual track that we usually use to test. Sounds good. If I max it out. Obviously it will run normal speed normally, it's just... I was like, why don't we have some fun and just... tell it, go as high as you possibly can. Just for the memes. So, that happened and was cool. We have, more RAM than ever before. Better CPU and more CPU than we've had previously. Oh, it's worth noting, here's the benefit of the new CPU. The real benefit of the new CPU. That was with PCSX2 running as hard as it could. As hard as it could, PCSX2 at least, is not optimized for running on a bunch of cores. So it only took 2 to 2.5, maybe 3, out of the 6 cores available to it. Meaning, OBS has a leisurely 3 cores, and, like, all of the rest of the stream stuff, has a leisurely 3 cores to do whatever it wants with, without having to worry about impacting the game in any meaningful way. This is why I'm happy with my new CPU, and why I was always going to be happy with my new CPU, because there's a reason I got a 6-core. So that it could do that. Oh, I also, just to mess around, threw marbles at it and told it, run a simulation race with 1,000 marbles. It was fine. For the most part. It had a couple lag spikes, Although, the one that was most noticeable is whenever you tried to load the names. James gets first, I get second, Marble King gets third. There's your leaderboard, let's finish the Grand Prix. Whenever you tried to load the names, when it didn't have the names on screen, it lagged for a solid half a second trying to load the names. But Marble King again. Okay, it is just apparently the day of the Marble King winning 25 points. I see. Yes, I understand. There we go. Back to this. Oh, I was going to quick swap Raccoon for Pirate Kitty. We also have a new Grid Gaming skin from the start of season tournament. Or everybody who did part of the giveaway as part of the start of season tournament got this skin in their account. Well, I'd have to have enough marbles. Or are you saying as a test on the new machine? Because that could be amusing, but I'm not doing that right now, that's for sure. Yeah, we'll see, that could be fun. Here's the disco ball skin I was talking about. I really like how the disco ball skin looks. The glow plus the reflectivity being really cool makes me want the disco. We will likely get the disco ball skin very, very soon. Yeah. Most of the others are fairly normal. Like, okay, these are cool. I won't say they aren't. They're just not a huge deal to me right now. Peace sign splatter looks cool. Although that's kind of a... Yeah, it looks like it does, but... Oh, and we also have peace hand. Oh, that would be so cool! That would be so cool if it did that! On, like, what is it? Which one? Which one is the one I'm thinking of? Like... Hedri. I don't know. I'm too lazy to bother searching Hedri. Like, Rainbow Funnel, or Sparkly Bouncing Mix, or Shiny Rotating Lights. Yeah, those. That would be so pretty. We might have to do that. Hey, Kyle, I brought your pirate kitten slash kitty back, so you can actually bother playing now. There's our 5 races, starting with custom box cards, ! Play. Yeah, Hedri always does. It's great. Play 3 as usual. ! Play to join, get your marble on the track. Also, if anyone didn't know, if you care / want to, Pachinko came back a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't even notice that Pachinko is now running occasional random tournaments that last like an hour or two. And if you get the most points in the tournament time, then you win a skin. Or a, either a skin or a modifier or whatever. You can win any of that. And so I'm going to start trying to be paying enough attention to Pachinko to notice when that's happening, at least when I'm not live. Because there was a modifier on yesterday as well. And there was, what else was there? I've heard there was trails and stuff. It's cool. Okay, 20 seconds on the clock, ! Play. I'll get back and go in just a minute. Yeah, do not anger the Pachinko. I have managed to play like an hour in the last 2 days, and I have not gotten timed out once yet. Although part of that is having good internet. When you have good internet, and thus your delay is like nothing, it is much easier to not anger the Pachinko than when your delay is 50,000. Especially if you're angering it when it starts spinning around. Pachinko works where, as you're playing, you use one of the, either the staff or one of the emotes that you can use to put a marble down in the game to play. And if you try to play when you're either already on the Pachinko board, because it's one of those, like, drop boards, or you try to play while it's spinning to change, it will time you out. It will time you out for an increasing amount of time. The more you get timed out, the longer you get timed out each time. Yeah, the evolution is what's meaning. And you have to wait that amount of time before you can play again. And that's... they call it angering the pachinko. In fact, someone, I don't know who, I'm kidding, I know who, I'm just not ruining the joke. Yeah, it's about the color change. I know how the evolutions work. It's if any ring is red and then flashing very quickly with the red flash, the next time someone hits that ring, it will flip and change that ring. It doesn't matter which ring it is. All of them will trigger it, and that ring will also change patterns at that point in time. That's how it cycles through patterns. So it's kind of random in that someone has to actually hit the thing, but you can also keep track of it in a way to try and keep an eye on it to not get wrecked by pachinko banning you. Kyle gets first. Pachinko is something I enjoy, and I'm glad that there is a reason to play it outside of the special event stuff. That's nice. I like that a lot, and I will likely be playing it whenever I'm not live and don't have anything else I need to be doing, and notice that it's in tournament mode, because the extra skins are great. You know, there's no real reason not to. There is your leaderboard. Next. Speed running everywhere! Exclamation mark, play to join, get your marble on the track. Oh, I've reached my daily limits on gifts to open. I guess that is the point that I have to stop opening gifts. How many balls do I have? 10! Oh, wow! Okay. Oof. The gifts were just oof on them balls. Exclamation mark, play to join, get your marble on the track. Now, on the last time they ran an actual pachinko event, 20 seconds on the clock, exclamation mark play, they ran, there was a sound effect where, it's a game, it's a bit that it's the unknown marbler is running pachinko, not any of the staff. Yeah, you can only open... It used to be 20, now it's 30 because of human malware rules. Gifts a day in Pokégo. The unknown marble used to say, a ring has reached max level. Who's gonna get those points? And that was the trigger that the next person to hit that ring, whichever ring was red and flashing fast red, would cause the wheel to spin. But would cause the entire thing to flip and start punching you if you joined at the wrong time. But that doesn't happen anymore, so nice. I haven't played New Tilted yet. That's on my list of the short list of things to play if I need to fill a slot in the next few weekends. But I need to get back to being on schedule because this past week has been a mess. We'll see. Me and playing games online or offline doesn't happen very often. Just because, I don't know. I enjoy it more on stream. So, I don't know. We'll see. James gets first, Marble King gets second, I get third, Kyle is coming. Oh, you know what helps? I switched back to actually playing Go, but I forgot to plug my phone back into the computer so it could pick up and put it on stream. I'm tired. Interesting. Someone might want to ask, or not, or don't tell anyone. Someone may want to ask Pixel, or the Pixel team, if it's intentional that the 12 race tier is giving 2 bonus XP. That's a thing that's happening. So either no one tell them so that it keeps happening, or someone tell them so they can fix it. I don't really... I might lean towards the no one tell them so it keeps giving out slightly more XP than it's supposed to. But, you know, whatever. Next! Sweet troll thing! Exclamation mark, play to join, get your marble on track. I noticed that it happened the last time. It was, it's supposed to give 1 bonus XP per tier now. Not do an increasing number. It's just supposed to be 1 per 4 races until you hit 100 races. But that one gave 2 for that tier, and it's not supposed to do that. Or at least it's not according to the stuff they've handed out so far. 20 seconds on the clock, exclamation mark play. And it did that the last time too, I noticed. That the 12 race tier gave 2 bonus XP per racer the last time we got 12 races, a few races ago, off of you and me. I noticed that I had gotten 4 additional bonus XP off of that when I was supposed to get 2 additional. Yeah. So instead of having more bonus XP for completing tiers the higher tier you go, instead of having that, we now have it where it's the same, but the tiers don't get any larger. It's always 4 races until you hit 100 races in a single day, and then it goes up to 8 races per tier. So instead of doing 5 you get 1, 10 you get 2, 20 you get 3 XP, 35 you get 4 XP, it's every 4 you get 1 XP. It used to be whatever tier number you were on was how much XP you get. Now it's just 1 per tier until you hit that 100 race limit, and then it's 2 per tier, but the tier is twice as long. So it's essentially the same, just slightly longer. I like this better because it means that if I'm stuck in a gap, it means that you won't get stuck in an XP tier gap anymore. You know? You won't get stuck in this spot where you're like, like you are finishing at 25, so you won't get any bonus XP for the extra 5 races that you did after finishing tier 20. Or not tier 20, finishing the 20th race for tier 3, I think. You know what I mean. This means that the bonus XP gain... How many people in tier combined? I don't know off the top of my head. I don't know how the base rate works. Okay, so Marble King gets first, James gets second, I get third, Kyle gets fourth. This base rate, I don't know exactly how this works. At least for the regular XP. The bonus XP literally takes double your regular XP on any normal race, and then adds however much you get off the tiers. And how the tiers work now is just every time someone hits a bonus tier up to race 100, you get 1 bonus XP added to that count. Or at least that's how it's supposed to work. Over here. That's how that works. This, the main regular XP is kind of a mystery on how it works. At least in my opinion, but it's meant to be that way. It's some formula based on how many people you have and how long the race lasts, and I don't know exactly what the formula is. Like, if you get to a full 3 minutes or 4 minute race, then you'll end up with like 10 regular XP and then 10 bonus XP if you have a... Yeah, that's shorter than a minute. Shorter than a minute, you don't get any XP, or everyone dies, you don't get any XP. I believe that's how it works. Either Shorter than a minute, you either get 0 or, like, 1. And then, no survivors, you get 0. Exclamation mark, play to join, get your marble on the track. Yeah. Oh yeah, they did fix that, didn't they? It shows the next track. Okay. So before it was only showing the previous track and then or the track that we just finished and the track that we were going to. Now it's showing the track after that. So you have track that you just finished, track that it's loading as you click next, and then track after that. Exclamation mark, play to join. 20 seconds. Kyle, you are the one missing. You are the missing link. Yeah. Yeah, it really isn't something to focus on right now. I'm being a pain. It's not like it's gonna matter for another few months anyway. But, yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's essentially why. Speaking of that, I need to get Sunshine ready. Oh, right, fair enough. I mean, if you get lucky on Pachinko, you can get one for like 320 points, I think. You just have to get lucky on Pachinko. Because it's random. It's 320 channel points to unlock a random sub emote. And so if you get the play one, you good. But if you don't, then you have to roll it twice. Either that or you can pay 900 channel points in Pachinko and just get which emote am I thinking of? Oh, just modify the correct emote and not play the roll of the dice. Yeah, I got gifted Spoo last week's Community Day. And then still didn't win a single Community Day race all of last season, including last week. Yeah, that one. That one is the one I am referring to. Spoo is one of the community managers, one of the staff that works for the studios that make marbles. Which is also why he runs Community Day for marbles. On Fridays, where you can win skins and stuff. If you don't have the worst luck possible, like me. Don't be me! I didn't play on all, and even when I did play, I wasn't super good at staying consistent and actually playing. But I also didn't win any last season, which is just like oof. Which was just a bunch of oof. James gets first, Marble King gets second, Kyle gets third. True, that is a valid point. It is always America land times. Although it's worth noting, it's 12 Eastern to 8 Eastern is when Community Day runs. Oh, I'm just stuck. Yeah. Although, I don't know if it's dev balls, or whether you can get all of the season exclusives, but as I was going to stream, I opened up Pachinko, and the first thing I saw was Dev 6 Black, / Dev 6 White. This one, the one that I usually race with, was available as a tournament reward for Pachinko. So keep that in mind. I haven't figured out if that was just because it was one of the dev balls and it's pulling from that list, or if you can actually get all of the usually Community Day season exclusives, like Mad Cow or Miss Mad Cow or all of those. I haven't figured that out yet. We'll find out. Or if it was just because it's a dev ball and you can get all the dev balls. But I did notice that as a prize and was like, ooh. Okay, bye, Kyle. I'm just waiting for the wall to come and murder me. Yeah, with The thing to keep in mind about Pachinko is it's all patterns, and even all the marblers that know all the tricks, the only way they know about the tricks is other people telling them the tricks, or paying attention and watching for the patterns. Because Pixel does not tell us almost anything. That's part of the game of Pachinko, is you have to figure out what's happening. I died because I got stuck. James got first, Marble King got second, Kyle got third. There we go. Next! Snowy Sleek Slide! Exclamation mark play to try and get your marble on the track. So, in a way, especially as a new version of Pachinko comes out, this is the last race of this Grand Prix, by the way. A new version of Pachinko comes out. No one knows. The only advantage others might have going into a new version of Pachinko is maybe knowing how previous versions of Pachinko ran and thus using that knowledge to try and figure out what the new patterns are. But there's still no guarantee it's based on the same systems, so who even knows? Still no tournament, right? Yeah, no. Okay. 20 seconds on the clock, exclamation mark play. You know what'd be nice? Getting a shiny. Am I just going to go an entire community day and not get a shiny? Since the only Magikarp shiny I already had? Like, are we doing this? Also, I think I'm going to go into full ball ration mode. That's a fun sentence. I don't think I'm going to bother catching all of the Magikarp. I might capture some more just for some more candy. Because you need like 400 Magikarp candy per evolution, just because this game is mean. But, yeah. But, yeah. I just enjoy Pachinko because it's very... It is! There are a few things in this game that are just like, oh, by the way, you need all of the candy in existence to evolve this mon. And it's just like, no, can we not? Can we not? Okay, I have 1349. I'm fine on candy. I'll be able to evolve 3 if I so desire. Fair enough. But yeah, I enjoy Pachinko because I find it fairly relaxing. I sometimes have problems with just, like, not thinking about things. Not thinking about flipping everything all at once. And so Pachinko is something that if I'm going to be good at Pachinko, I need to be paying attention basically to only Pachinko and very little else. So it's something nice because it helps me just like, oh, I'm relaxing. I'm not thinking about, oh, that's very weird having the bongo sounds or the piano sounds from the bouncy things happening at the same time as music. You mean the red Gyarados? Yes, although it's not special. Yeah. That's why I'm starting to get into the habit of just keeping... I'm going to try and get into the habit of just having Pachinko open on a second monitor, or, like, on a side screen that I can see it, so that I can see when a tournament starts and just be like, okay, we're playing Pachinko now, that's it. We'll be back to anything else later. We're just playing Pachinko now. There we go. Let's finish the Grand Prix. But the special Gyarados from Gold and Silver was literally just a shiny Gyarados. It was just a way for... The red Gyarados was just a way for them to show off shinies as a thing. Oh, hey, James gets points. I typed Twitch to start typing Twitch Marble King because I was so used to Marble King winning all of the Grand Prix ever. So, yes, because Magikarp has a shiny. Oh, Go Teach has it where they're streaming marbles and pachinko? Ah, I see. I might do that at some point. If there's I might have to think about that. We'll see. That could be an interesting thing to do. Okay, let me get back to the main menu. Did I click it? I think I did. Yeah, I did. It's just taking a minute. 200 out of our first 1,000 XP already of the season. I want some slightly longer tracks. We get better XP off of some of the slightly longer tracks. That's good. There we go. Magical Beaming Fantasy is up first. Exclamation mark play to join. Get your marble on the track. What is the shiny rate today? Am I just having terrible luck? Or did they turn down the shiny rate by a factor of like 20? What the heck is happening here? Yeah, fair enough. I'd go out and I would likely try to stream Pokemon out if I had better data. If I had more data, but otherwise I don't. I may start trying to go into voice calls when I do that, just so we can like sit and chat while I'm out walking. And it's like I have nothing better to do anyway. I'm out walking. Exclamation mark play to join. Get your marble on the trick. Thank you. 20 seconds on the clock. Exclamation mark play. I have to not hit the wrong button. I'm going into ball conservation mode because I'm running low on Pokeballs. Because the gifts were like, nah, you don't get to have Pokeballs today. You get to have nothing. I'm just like, oh, okay then. Just to check. Okay, I've gotten my 5 kilometers. So I will at least get the 20 balls provided by the game going into tomorrow. Good. Or tomorrow morning sometime. Oof. Oof. All of the oof. Shiny Magikarp is great too. Shiny Magikarp itself is just solid gold, and then you evolve it and you get Red Gyarados, and Red Gyarados looks great. No matter what game you're in, Red Gyarados looks great. I have to be able to speak English. I also apparently need to be able to never get a shiny in a million years. Today. It's apparently just how today is going to go. Oh, I see hammer time. Slow-mo hammer time. Yeah, kind of. Except you can't play at all, even just, like, being on someone's... You can't play at all if you don't have any, essentially. Like, you can look at the mon... No, you can't even open the mon... No, you can. You can open the mons if you don't have Pokeballs. You just can't do anything. So, I don't... Yeah, that's a fairly good comparison, at least in Pokemon Go. Oh my gosh. James, I don't know if that's offensive or not. And I don't know what that says about me, that I don't know if that's offensive or not. I get first, Marble King gets second, James gets third, there we go. Next. somewhat, because it's very easy to... You don't have a hard limit on how many you can get per day. The only limit is you can only open a certain number of gifts per day. But, and this is important, if you're just walking around, you also get balls from spinning those waypoints on the map. So, welcome to the stream. I know DW. I don't know. I don't even know where to try with that one. Thank you for the glorious follow, though. But you see these little locations when you spin those, when you go to them, and then it pops up like, hello, can I do that? Yeah, it pops up like this, and you can spin this when you're actually close enough. Ignore the fact that that one looks weird. That's intentional, but whatever. 20 seconds on the clock, exclamation mark play. That's its own, that goes into the whole Team Go Rocket thing, which is its own thing. But, if you go and spin those, you can get balls from those. And so there's no real limit on how many you can get per day if you're actually out and walking. It's just when you're sitting at home playing the game and you forgot to refill. You can play it 24 hours, 7 days a week. You don't have to. There's no huge benefit to that, but you can. There is no set limit on when you have to stop playing per day. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the game wasn't designed for Wi-Fi. That's the thing. The game was not designed for Wi-Fi only. No, it's not. It's not gonna stop grinders. But on the other hand, it's worth noting the only competitive aspect is battles, which you can get good mons for that without playing constantly. It's not like if you want to be good at the battles, you have to be walking constantly. You just have to have the right mons for that, and sometimes that's more of a playing at the right time to get the right mons or something like that than it is playing all the time. So the stay-at-home stuff has been very cool to see from Niantic, who has not been the most responsive developer for a while, so seeing that level of changes to make the game work when it normally wouldn't is like, wow, okay. Y'all are actually gonna do the work. Fair enough. Oh, I'm stupid. I could just say Ian, because the start of that is Ian, and if that's wrong, then fine. Tell me, and I'll tell me how to pronounce it, and I'll pronounce it right. But I'm gonna assume it's Ian until. Hello. Goodbye. Tell me if it's not Ian or if I'm pronouncing something wrong, and I will pronounce it right. But in the meantime, I'm going to utterly banhammer the daylights out of that spammer. That's what we're gonna do. That's the other thing about the new Pachinko thing. The new Pachinko tournaments that's better than the old Pachinko setup. The old events. I really liked the old events. The old events were fine. It's just the old events. If you weren't available in those few days that they were running, then, well, we're back to Pachinko that means nothing again. And that's it. But with the new Pachinko tournaments, they are spontaneous and they only last an hour, meaning that basically any time zone can get one. Magikarp is not my buddy. I just haven't bothered giving berries to Rhyperior today. So he's not on the map. Marvel King gets first. Ian gets second. James gets third. I get fourth. I'm in last. Oof, lastness. Next! Oh, Marble King, that was the other thing, is the time that XP is generated off of is based on the person who takes first's time. It's not based on the total time spent on the map. It's based on the guy in first. Not the average, none of that. It's just the one in first. So, or at least I think that's how it works. Not 100% sure, but I'm fairly certain that's how it's worked for me. So, if the person in first takes less than a minute, then your XP gain just gets kind of screwed. But that would be part of why you'd get an average time over what you'd expect and then not get the thing you were looking for. I'm gonna say 20 seconds on the clock, exclamation mark play. Oh, fair. You don't have to redesign anything unless you want to. We were just talking about that, and I remembered that I'd meant to respond to that, and I think I got distracted by something else. Which is very easy when you have, like, 20 things happening on your various monitors right now. Or on my various monitors right now. So I was just like, okay, I might as well say what I was going to say regarding that. Oh, we also have new blocks that look really cool. Yeah, the blocks can now be different designs. So we have the lava lamp block like that one. Ah, okay. Fair enough. And that happens sometimes, and there's not much you can do about it at that point. But that's trying to deal with that is a good idea. I gotta say, this song is sweet. It's kind of weird, but it's sweet. Oh, this is a Hedry map. Right, that explains the fancy blocks. These are the regular style blocks, although they flash now. Or maybe it's a different style that flashes now, I don't know. Am I just not gonna get a shiny this entire day? I wonder if that's why Mom and Dad are still out. Is slow shinies. And thus trying to get more of them. That wouldn't surprise me. Okay. Yes, I did. I did join that tournament. I have the Grid Gaming Marble. That was the thing that I did. I did not win literally anything that entire tournament, but... Oh, and Marble King is stuck. On... I don't know, a peg? Yeah, a peg. What do you mean, what did he say about his Marble King? There's James in first. I got second. Marble King didn't make it because they got stuck. Oof! Next. It was the first 10,000, yes. Who did the Gleam giveaway and both exclamation mark play to join, get your marble on the track. Clicked on the download Marbles on Stream app option, as well as the... What was the other one? Oh, did something on Twitch so that it would have your Twitch name to be able to credit it to you. If you did... I think Twitch was the minimum, but you might have needed both. If you did want at least Twitch and possibly both, you should have your marble in there. If you don't, you need to go talk to either... 20 seconds on the clock, by the way. Either DMP3 or Enders, I don't remember who you need to talk to at that point, but someone about it. Because I believe they're all in. and load it in for everyone's accounts. Yeah, it was slightly complicated, but it has to be. What's more complicated is, I don't know. It's too late, though. You had to do it before the starter season tournament if you wanted to get the Grid Gaming Marble. It was an exclusive just for those who did it before the time ran out. If you did do it, then I don't know who you'd have to talk to. Well, it was also posted in the Pixel Discord when the giveaway went up, and when the launch tournament was announced, as well as I don't remember where else it was, but yeah. I'd like to get... I gotta say, the Lava Lamp Dev 7s, the Dev 7 marbles look sweet. I am so fine with them. I am so happy about them. You have no idea. It was random? Shouldn't have been. They were also giving away money, and the money was random. Only 10 people got some money out of that. But the Grid Gaming Marble, I don't know what you're saying, but But yeah, that was the first day of the season. Is he did a launch tournament the night of the first season start. The season launch. That lasted a couple hours. Marble King gets first, I get second, James gets third. Next. Dark Rainbow Knight, last of this Grand Prix. Exclamation mark play to join, get your marble on the track. This is really weird on a community day that the shiny rate is so low. I wonder how much Twitter is whining about it. Or Discord. Discord, Pokemoners, general discussion. People whining about it. Yes, okay. I do see people whining about it. 20 seconds on the clock, exclamation mark play. People whining about how low the shiny rate is already a thing that's happening. What a stunning turn of events that the internet is whining about something. Okay, welcome back to Dark Tracks and Dark Backgrounds, although you can fix it by having it at the right angle. Yeah. You have to get to the point where you have 2 or 3 regulars that basically will come around for marbles, whatever, no matter what. And once you have that, it becomes fairly fun on a regular basis, and then you get however many people who are just dropping in. Which, yeah, but until you get to that point, I can see how it would be not fun or a struggle or whatever. You know? Yeah, that's entirely fair. Here. I'm gonna go feed Rhyperior. I wonder if he's giving balls this time. Is he? Am I just been missing him giving out free balls? No, that's a bunch of nanims. I don't need more nanims. I have like 50 of them. I need to get back into the schedule. This last week has really thrown it off. The stress and stuff, as well as just the utter failures at streaming some days and the actually having to take days off to deal with, oh hey, I have a new PC, I should actually take time to build it instead of waiting an entire weekend. Although I'm still going to be waiting longer than I'd like, but you know, it's fine. James gets first. Marble King gets second. I get third. There we go. Let's finish the Grand Prix, see what we get. Also, what did we just get? I get third. James gets second. Marble King wins once more. I got a souvenir mushroom. Oh, did the shop refresh? Oh, the shop refreshed a bit. What does what do? Going and taking an image? Or the souvenir? Souvenir is basically nothing. Going and taking the picture gives me another random encounter off of that, which has a chance to be shiny. Not that I'm getting much of that today, but you know. Here we go, Speedy Ricochet Dimension, exclamation mark, glad to join, get your marble on the track. Very interesting starting camera angle. "20 seconds on the clock," exclamation mark play. I'm glad that I got to doing this today, though, because I've missed enough streams the last few days. I want to get back to my more typical scheduling and not have it be utter trash. Plan is... Oh, speaking of which. Plan is we will be doing Speedy's Mod tomorrow. And with that, that will hopefully be the last stream off the laptop. That is the plan. Or at least for the time being, of course, because the laptop is planned to be the if I need to go for a trip or visit family or something like that. That will be the way I stream. And hopefully I will be better at that than I was during the States trips, because, yes, I know, I will acknowledge, I kept saying I was going to do that every time we went on a States trip, and then it never actually happened, with, like, literally one exception, so I am planning to be better at that. Although, I plan to have somewhat maintain a version of the stream setup on the laptop that would be functional at any given time I need it. That is the plan, so that it wouldn't take an hour or two just to set up being able to stream on the laptop again. I don't know exactly how I'm going to set that up. It will likely involve abusing OneDrive to have the stream setup sync itself again, or something along those lines, but, you know, whatever. Marble King gets first. James will likely get second in just a moment. I died. Oof. Here we are. Next. Oh, why am I wasting a ball on that? I said I wasn't doing it. That was the last snapshot one, right? Exclamation mark, play to join Palace of Flame. Get your marble on the track. Yeah, that was the last snapshot one. Just checking. 20 seconds on the clock, exclamation mark play. Oh, right, I also should probably give an update on the whole new music thing. That's still planned. For one thing, it's not going to happen until we get to the new PC, because why bother remaking half of the audio setup when I'm going to just have to remake the entire audio setup once we get on the new PC anyway. Also, because Pretzel has been having a couple of issues that are being worked on that would affect how I use them on my stream. So, we're waiting until they get the update fully ready to actually use them. But I do still have that planned. And we may use the old version for a bit. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Can you just... yeah. But yeah, we will be using Pretzel probably within the next couple of weeks, I'd say. Not 100% sure. I may start with Fubar and the normal playlist, just because it's something that I know works and I have set up, and it's fairly easy for me to transfer that over before I try to do anything new with the audio or the music or anything. But yeah. My goal, and there's a reason behind my goal being what it is. My goal is that we're going to start streaming on the desktop Monday or Tuesday. And I say or because it's possible that complications will make Monday be a day off. I'm not 100% sure of that. Or make it delayed by a day. But that is the plan, is to have the new desktops reign. Oof. Marble reign. Marble King died. I can't say words. I didn't. James also died. Oof. I thought he was going to finish, and then he didn't, and then it was me. Oh, hi, Brendan. Fair enough. Oh! Hi, shiny Magikarp that I didn't see because I was looking down and looking at chat and looking anywhere except the game. Fair enough. First shiny Magikarp of the day, right as Brendan joins. Is Brendan our good luck charm? We'll see. Exclamation mark, play to join. Sparkly bouncing mix. Shame I didn't buy a disco ball yet. Otherwise we could test the answer to that question. Exclamation mark, play to join. Get your marble on the track. Not a terrible shiny Magikarp. I don't know. We'll find out. Well, we'll have to see if you are your own good luck charm first. 20 seconds on the clock, exclamation mark play. But yeah, new desktop will be taking over the streaming duty. Plan is to have that takeover occur on Monday or Tuesday. No, but we'll see if that rule applies literally the first time you try it. And the reason for that is I don't see the reason to try and transfer Speedy's mod and the save for it over to the new desktop. Or at least have to do it right away, when we could just finish Speedy's mod. And, oh, with that, or Kyle's mod. I can't stop screwing it up! I'm very good at that. I should have mentioned that while Kyle was here, but I forgot to do so. So, I'll mention it now, and I'll try to remember to tell him later. But it's worth noting, if I am unable to finish in one stream, and we go into a situation much too similar to the Luxor 2 grind, I will likely not be grinding them. I will finish the... I will get as far as I can. I will finish the stream worth of trying if I get stuck. And that will likely be it. I might do one more stream to try, but it would not be much more than that. It would be... We're trying 1, maybe 2 streams of attempting to finish. If we don't, then oof. That is the end of that. That is the plan for that. Because I don't want it to go on forever, and also, although if I decide to do a second stream, that might mean I'm transferring it over to the desktop anyway, but I also wouldn't need to do it right now. And I've taken long enough for that, for his mod anyway, that it's just like, okay, I do need to do that next. No, I'm not yet. Why? I likely will be within 40 minutes or so, or like an hour at most, but not yet. Did I? I didn't talk about ending. No, I talked about ending the series of playing Kyle's mod for Zuma, but that's its own thing. I'm not talking about ending today. At least not yet. Hello, portal. What happens if someone goes through the portal? Speaking of Brendan and winning the first race he's in, speaking of that, yeah, I will say it's the last Grand Prix before I start the last Grand Prix. Or as I'm starting the last Grand Prix. I will tell you when the last Grand Prix occurs. But yeah, I know why. He wants to finish the tier. He wants to finish the tier and not do more than that. And get the energy back and then not spend any more energy on him. And that's fair. Brendan gets first, I get second, James gets third. Marble King is attempting to get out, but the wall is coming, so we'll see how well that goes. Will Marble King be able to escape the spinny thing? Yes. Will Marble King not get hammer timed? Yes, because that can't hammer time you there. Will Marble King actually make it into the bucket? Survey says yes. Fair enough, everyone survived. There is our leaderboard. Brendan in first. Marble King in last. Next! Legendary Gleaming Design. Exclamation mark, play to join. Get your marble on the track. But yeah, that will be the point that we switch to the desktop. I expect the first desktop stream, 20 seconds on the clock, exclamation mark play, to be a Lego Star Wars stream. That would be my expectation. That would be, and I will be transferring that save, obviously. But that would be my expectation. Because we'll start with that on the new desktop. Marbles and Lego Star Wars, and both of the truck sims, actually, are already installed on the new machine, and took a very, very short time to do so. Hello and welcome to... No. I said I won't do Game War Game until we get on the new machine, but I don't think I said that would be the first thing. And even if I did, no. That's not going to be the plan. And there's a reason for that. And that reason is the following. That reason is that the schedule has been a mess enough, and we do have active series. And I'm planning on... I would say Game War Game will start next weekend, assuming that I get the schedule into a more normal state. And I say that, that being Sunshine, I say that because then I don't need to set up a game I haven't played before on a new machine as first thing I have to set up. I can set up things that I already are used to how Lego Star Wars runs and its dumb quirks and all of that, and I know what I need to do to set it up, and I have existing save data, so I can be sure that everything's ready and all of that. But also, and reuse all of the OBS scenes and stuff, or make slight adjustments to them, but not have to redo them or make new ones entirely. But also, the schedule has been enough of a mess. Oh, here's another instance of new designs of blocks. That look really cool. But also, I have to remember what I was about to but also. But also, oh, we're ending the series. Yeah, I know I need to fix that, and I know how I'm gonna fix that. I just haven't gotten to it yet, and part of that is I feel like doing that on the new machine's a better idea because it will put a bit more... It involves installing another plugin in the OBS instance I use, which might cause some lag and stuff, and so doing that once I'm on a better computer will likely be a better idea. There is your leaderboard. I got first. James got last. There's your XP. Next, this is the last of this Grand Prix. Huge, wondrous surprise! Exclamation mark, play to join, get your marble on the track. We will be doing at least 2 more Grand Prix tonight. Possibly even a third. I'm not 100% sure. We will make that decision as we go. But, so, the next one is not last, I guess is what I'm saying. Exclamation mark, play to join, get your marble on the track. Hey, Brendan. Hey, Brendan, how are you? I'm bringing this meme back. Hey, Brendan, would you exclamation mark play, please? Thank you. I love doing that. Doing that is way too much fun. Brendan is apparently just not paying attention. Because he didn't even respond to the full-blown ASMR stream moment. Which is weird for him. I need the train speaker sound? Like an air horn or something? Or, oh, or do you mean like when somebody starts an announcement on a train or a plane? To do the da-da-da, da-da-da, or, you know, one of those. Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, one of those. One of those sound effects. That could be fun. Just... Da-da-da. Attention. Can Brendan please do the thing? Thank you for this public service announcement. 20 seconds on the clock, exclamation mark play. I am enjoying myself way too much, which is good. But still. I don't know. I'd have to actually go find, like, I haven't been on public transit in Minnesota for flipping ages. Yeah, something like that. Oh, or like a like squelchy microphone effect that you get on those terrible PA systems. That could be fun. That would require a lot more setup because the actual amount of effects that I run on this microphone is very minimal. I don't have a Go XLR or anything, but you know. But yeah, I'd have to go like check what public transit around here actually uses for sound effects and things. Just like Spoo on Community Day. Indeed. Yeah. I'd have to go check what either the buses in town or like the buses or a couple of the trains up in the cities use if I was gonna do full Minnesota accurate jingles or whatever. But yeah. Or check what the light rail uses, because there's a light rail up in the cities. That could be fun. I'd have to go check, but yeah, that could be fun. Add another button to the button board. Biggest problem with you know what I need to do? What I need to do is I need to go download the Buttons app onto my spare phone. And the spare phone is called, my main phone doesn't support the cell network that is cheapest in the States. So I use the spare phone that we got ages ago that is compatible, that we actually bought it specifically so it would be compatible with this network. But yeah. But, and I need to go get the buttons on it so that when I'm doing Marbles and Go, I can still use my main button panels. So I need to go to the Play Store and go grab whatever the heck the button app is called. Or just drop the thing on the floor. Amazing. Macro deck install. Nice. James is finished. I'm not paying attention to the game because I'm trying to figure out that. Marble King is finished. I have finished. Nice. There's the leaderboard. Let's finish the Grand Prix and get the next one rolling. Waiting for Macro Deck to install on the other phone. Not that I can do much with the mic anyway right now because this app's control of OBS audio sources does not exist. So I can't even mute my mic from Macro Deck right now. But I can control the scenes and stuff from it at least. Oh, I won, so oof the points. Nice. I don't have to bother handing out the points. Let me get the next Grand Prix loaded up. You know what? Let's ask a question. Chat, what is your favorite pixel map? Not community map. That's what we're gonna ask, chat. And we'll make that one the last of this Grand Prix. 51? Which one is that? Ugh, I don't like Haunted Hills. Fine. This is my fault. I asked, and what I get is Haunted Hills. And that is my fault. If I didn't want to deal with even the ones that I don't like the most, I shouldn't have asked the question in the first place. Somewhat, James. They serve the Twin Cities, which is the capital of Minnesota, and about an hour and a half away. And they serve another place in Wisconsin about an hour away a different direction. And I believe they even provide shuttles, like vans and stuff, to get you to those places, so that you can actually get on Amtrak. There's our Grand Prix, exclamation mark, play to join, get your marble on the track. But directly no, but indirectly yes. Yeah, I don't hate... I mostly dislike Haunted Hills because it's long and there isn't all that much exciting stuff that happens. But that's just me. It's entirely fair if you like Haunted Hills. I'm not gonna fuss about it or anything. It's just like, oh, right, yeah. Yeah, well, it's not boring in terms of visuals, but, like, the amount of actual, like, jockeying around, like, whoever's in first coming into the house is usually, if not first, close to first coming out of the house. The Mad Cow? Yeah. Wait, which Mad Cow? 20 seconds on the clock, exclamation mark play. What Mad Cow are we talking about? Oh, in Haunted Hills? Maybe? I don't remember. I guess we'll find out once we get there. Can I get one more shiny again before the end of event time? Oh, I guess we'll have to go find it. Once we get there. Oh, okay. Well, I would go hunt it down. We would play the game of having to find it. And we still will once we get there. So don't spoil it too much. Yeah, I know where it is. I know you know, since you're telling me where to look, or where not to look at least. I kind of would assume that you know where it is. There we go. James wins. I get second. Marble King gets third. There we are. Next, Magical Cannon Party! Exclamation mark, play to join. Get your marble on the track. Oh. I have to have my mouse clicked in the game for Alt, tab, and then starting to move to actually work. Otherwise it does weird things because it... Oh, or I need to make sure I have enough of a gap between Alt and Tab. Otherwise it Alt-tabs into, like, Firefox and starts doing things. And it's like, no, I didn't want to type in chat. Stop it. 20 seconds on the clock. Oh, 10 seconds on the clock because I accidentally double-clicked. Oof. Oof any late joiner. I messed it up. It's fine. Yeah. New blocks. Oh, here's some of those new blocks we got. That's the same design as those on the Dev V7s, the new Dev balls for this season. So, hopefully I will get some of those Dev balls. That would be nice. Because I would like to. But I'd have to actually win a Community Day race or Grand Prix literally once. And that has not been happening the last couple of seasons. So, oof. I mean, it's made worse by the fact that you see the same, like... You see a few people each Community Day that just end up winning like 3 times in the same Community Day. Or more. And it's like, oh my gosh, I haven't won one in like... an entire season, and you won 3 in one day, and I know you were on the list last week. Can we not, please? Game, can you not have the worst luck for me? Thank. Exploding Dev 7 cubes. No, I don't think I knew that. Another shiny Magikarp. I will take that. Even if I don't get one more. I would like to get one more, but even if I don't get one more, I will take that. Exploding Dev 7 cubes is the deal of the day. I still really like the texture off of the diner. The diner texture is really cool. The game did not like that many cubes, I guess, because it lagged a bit. We should have less of that on the new desktop, though, which is great. James gets first. I'm very much looking forward to how things run on the new desktop. I get second. Oh, and Marble King yeets off the side. Oof. There we go. There is our leaderboard. Next, please. Steve's Rainbow Ride! Exclamation mark, play to join. Get your marble on the track. But there's a couple of problems with the new machine. I haven't decided if I'm putting it on top of the desk like I did with the old one, because it's significantly bigger, or if I'm going to put it under the desk. I'd like to put it under the desk, but under the desk has this thing called carpet, and there's vents that pull up air from the bottom of the case. And so, you know, that needs to not happen. As a measure mark, play to join, get your marble on the track. Did we lose everyone? Did the stream die? Question mark? Or is everyone just being slow? I think everyone's just being slow. I don't have any alerts that are acting like... I don't have OBS screaming at me that I'm dropping a million frames. And if I click play on the desktop, we're still good. So, what the heck? Earth to chat? Exclamation mark, play to join, get your marble on the track? Hello? Marble King? James? Hello? Can we do the thing? Okay, there we go. We have one. We have one. We are making progress. We have one. That was kind of weird how you both just kind of abruptly vanished. And James appears to have not reappeared. Okay. I have questions. I will admit I have questions. I guess we're just gonna click go. 20 seconds on the clock? This is weird. Oh, so you tried to paste and Twitch was like, you cannot paste an image in the paste field. Stop it. Fair, or in the chat box. Fair enough. Or worse, it pasted and was just a bunch of a giant mess because image data when you paste it into a text box is just like a bunch of jumbled up nonsense. Game, you okay? I think my laptop is starting to overheat. You can tell because it's been lagging more and more. That's another thing that it will be nice not to be dealing with ever again. We have overworked the laptop hard enough to overheat the laptop, and thus it starts having ridiculous lag spikes, much like it does when we play Truck Sim. It might be worth keeping in mind if you use... Oh, those are fun. Fair enough. Yeah, those are... I don't know. I haven't been to Duluth very often. I think I've been there once off the top of my head. I'd have to actually check with... It's not very often, and I don't even remember why. Might have been there twice. But I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. And if someone has their chat box a weird size, then sometimes it will not work anyway. That's the problem, is you can't send an enter in Twitch chat. You can't force it to start a new line. So it's based on the size of the chat box. Usually everyone's chat is the same size, but the streamer can have it set to a different size so it doesn't work right, or something else can happen. Marble King in first, me in second. Next, rather fantastical end! Exclamation mark, play to join, get your marble on the track. James and Marble King start thinking up of a... Oh. Exclamation mark, play to join, get your marble on the track. I saw that! The chat box over there just decided to give up and not even try. I see. I understand. I don't understand why, but it didn't even render over there. But I see that. It didn't work perfectly on my chat box. Did it work on the desktop? Oh, it did! It worked fine on the desktop. Okay, fair enough. I want you to think about another pixel track that you'd like to play. I accidentally clicked skip because I rested my hand on the screen of the phone that has the buttons. and somehow didn't manage to do anything else than hit skip. 20 seconds on the clock. Think about another pixel track you want to play for the end of the next Grand Prix, which I think I'm going to make the next Grand Prix the last Grand Prix. That isn't Haunted Hills, because we're not going to repeat those. I will pull up the list once we get there, if anyone needs a reminder of what's on the list. Yeah, fair enough. And recently I haven't been playing many of the pixel tracks. I've been mostly playing community tracks. Well, it doesn't have to be fast. It's just... It doesn't have to be fast. So, pick whatever you want. And even if I don't like it, I am the one asking chat for suggestions. So if I had a big enough problem with a track or whatever, then I just wouldn't ask chat for suggestions and pick it myself. Yes, there is. We started with it today, although literally only Marble King was around, so oof. But it's the Marbles Diner, because that's what the theme of Season 18 is. So there was a Marbles Diner track. And that sweet, like, multicolored, kind of 80s-y, glowy track texture. Yeah, it's Marbles Diner. That's... We can do Marbles Diner again. It's the new thing. Why not? That's fair enough. Yeah, that fancy new texture is from the Marbles Diner track. I'll pull it up in a minute. We'll make that one all... And that's a good place to end on, I think. So I think what we'll do is next Grand Prix will be the last Grand Prix. And we will do 4 random community tracks I pull off the list. And then 1... and then we'll end on Marbles Diner. That works. I like that. I like that as a plan. The jukebox songs on Marbles Diner? No. There's jukebox songs? There's... Oh, you have to go dig it and look at the jukebox to see what we get? Okay. Can I get one more shiny Magikarp, please? We have 7 minutes for me to get one more shiny Magikarp. Oof. The boosts are being mean to James and bouncing him back. One more shiny Magikarp, please. Another good Magikarp would be nice too, but... I get first? There might not be because it's new. Sometimes, I know sometimes MOS tip takes ages, or the FAQ in the Discord just takes like a decade to get updated. For example, the whole fact that you can use skins as a racer without streaming in the new version of the app is still not in the FAQ. At least not last... it wasn't when I checked last, and that's been in for at least a season or 2, so, you know. Marble King versus getting in the thing. Oh no. This is not going to go well. Because that's going to boost you the wrong way. It is. Oof. 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 $50 seconds. If you don't get screwed up here, then you're probably good. If you do... Okay, I think you're good. Nope, you're not. You managed to get stuck going backwards. The wall is likely approaching. This is not going well for you. This boost is dumb. I really dislike how the, like, fire boost thing works. Because it boosts whichever direction you're going, and I think that's dumb, because if you get stuck going backwards, it just pushes you the wrong way for an hour. It's like, no. Okay! Here's your leaderboard. I got first, James got second, Marble King died. Oof. Next! Haunted Hills, last race of the second to last Grand Prix. We'll be doing one more, and then that will be it for the night, as we are approaching the end of Pokemon Go Community Day. And also approaching a fairly good stopping point, because we're getting near to our 3 hours that I usually like to go for. Although we may change. I want to get into the habit of streaming anyway if I don't think I have 3 hours, or streaming for longer and not caring, or stuff like that. I need to get back into that habit, or I need to get into that habit, because I've done it like once or twice and then never again. Hey James, you still here? Exclamation mark play, please. And I'm hoping the new desktop will help with that, because part of my... Thank you. 20 seconds on the clock, exclamation mark play. Part of my issue with streaming for really short times, long times, is usually I'm fine going long if I'm feeling it and I don't have pressing time constraints. Or other things I need to get done. But what was I saying? Oh right, and we have a ghost ball because we're playing a regular track. Hi James's ghost. But the new PC will hopefully help me with the not streaming for short periods of time thing, or not planning on streaming for only an hour, stuff like that. I just don't like that as a concept. But part of why I don't like that as a concept, at least on the current setup, is hello shiny, for one thing. But is, oh right, I need to be finding the mad cow. As the game likes. Is this thing called, currently, even on the old desktop setup, but especially on the new setup. The old desktop setup had less of this. Please wait for the game to lag out. But the current laptop and desktop setup takes me a bit and requires me to close a fairly significant amount of stuff open on my computer to start streaming. And that means that anything I was working on before stream, I then have to open it all back up again, get all the windows I had open, all of the stuff that was related to that. Oh, that's kind of dumb. But like that kind of thing, where it's just, it takes me 20 to 30 minutes to get myself set up and going. Well, that was another Magikarp before the end of Magikarp Community Day, or another shiny. Fair enough. It takes me a good 20 to 30 minutes usually to get myself set up, get titled, get everything loaded, get everything closed that needs to not be running in the background. And that really leads to me on the new desktop potentially. But also, the other potential thing on the new desktop is with the more powerful CPU and the more cores, I may need to close less of that other stuff. Meaning that whatever I'm working on before stream, I can get back to quicker without it taking me getting myself to open everything up again, which always is a question if it ever happens. So, like, I feel less obligated to spend amount of times on that. So, possibly. We'll see how that goes. I will go look for the mad cow once we get in the house. So basically, potentially, yes, we'll be able to simplify setup, especially compared to the current setup process, because it's currently a bit of a mess. But, so yes, there will be some simplification that occurs. Boxes. You don't? I think I will. You said something fireplace. It's not letting me get through the wall. You said something it let you get through the wall at the fireplace. James finishes first. Yeah, I don't think I'm finding it at this point, as much as the game lag might help. From the other side. Oh, okay. So I need to come in from over here. And no. Although, wait, I can get back to the... I can... Well, no, I can get back to it from right here. I want to find it because I'm stubborn. From what side is it transparent? I doubt it. Oh, in the woods in front of the house. Oh! But that's not where the... Okay. That's not where the mad cow is. That's just a... That's just a red herring. I doubt it does anything, James, but I'm finding it for the memes. Oh, then it must be in this room. Oh, hello, Mad Cow. We found it. We found it. No, because I already found it. There we go. There's your leaderboard. Let's finish the Grand Prix, then get the next one going. Oh, and I missed the last couple Magikarp. No, the last Magikarp or something because I was distracted. Oof. There we go. Scoreboard, please. James gets the point. We're gonna do one more Grand Prix, then that's it. And I said we were doing Marvel's Diner outside of community notes. So let me grab some. I think we'll grab the short ones. I'm fine with the short ones, even if they don't give as much XP, just because I am getting to the point where it's like, okay, let's be done. So let me grab Marvel's Diner as well. There we go. Strange. Excellent. Escalating. I may or may not have put myself into both of those giveaways. I definitely didn't. Although I have to actually, like, get 10,000 XP this season for that, but I may have done it anyway, even though I probably don't need it. Oh. Ball toy, that's definitely worth it. 20 seconds on the clock. Strange escalating stairway, exclamation mark, play to join. Oh, except that ball toy was trash. Kalki is struggling sometimes, it seems. Certain things it just fails miserably to scan properly. It's like, but why though? Why you be bad at the scan? Oh! You'll get your tier this race so you can go the rest of the GP, the rest of the Grand Prix. Nice. Yeah. So basically what you're saying is I need to make sure I wait for you. Otherwise, you're going to get oofed on by the missed race. Fair enough. I will attempt to make sure that I do that. I mean, I usually do, unless someone's taking, like, 5 minutes. But yeah. James gets first, Marvel King gets second, and I'm coming in for that final for third. Oh, which means we might not get any XP from that. That's a bit of a move. I don't know how the system works enough to be sure if it will give me XP at all, but potential oof. I don't care really. We got close to 500. Yeah, it kind of is. For the season launch tournament, there was more than 1,000 players the entire time. And the game maxes out at 1,000. So we were running max player races the entire time. Okay, there was a bit of... Okay, we got some XP from that. So it wasn't a complete oof. Next! Speed track race! Exclamation mark, play to join. OTT, what do you mean? "20 seconds on the clock, exclamation mark, play." We got all 3 of our primary or currently active players, so... What does... Yeah... What does OTT mean? I don't know that abbreviation. So I'm failing to understand that abbreviation, which is making me fail to understand what the heck. Oh, over the top. Fair enough, yeah. It does, and that's kind of the point. But is there a problem with that? Am I going to bed after? No, not directly. It's only about 5 p.m. for me. I will likely go relax, maybe get some VODs and stuff done, processed and uploaded. I'm about to current day in terms of which ones are uploaded. Yeah, I will likely get food within the next hour or two. Even if they don't come back, I'll heat something up. But, yeah. But, bed will hopefully be in about 5 hours. Assuming I can get to sleep in any reasonable amount of time. If I can't, then I probably won't get to sleep for a bit. Okay. Are you gonna... Is that accurate this time, Calky? Are you right on that being a 90? Or are you just dumb? Again. How many from the Marvel community? Just off of community days and tournaments, I would say I'd recognize most of the names. However... How many I actually, like, hang out and chat with or watch their streams? Not very many. I recognize most of the big names simply from playing in tournaments and seeing them in tournaments, or playing pachinko, or playing community days, or whatever, but most of... Next. There's your leaderboard next. Most of them I don't know personally all that much. Or, like, not really personally, but... I don't watch their stuff very often or any of that. You know what I mean. Exclamation mark, play to join, get your marble on the track for pleasant, carefree adventure. Just doing some quick tracks to round out the day, and then we'll do Marble's Diner one more time, which will be less quick. At least less quick than these. 20 seconds on the clock, exclamation mark, play. I need to hit tab and not caps lock, and also not shift. The heck is this song? Getting skipped. That's very slow as well, but it's Ocarina of Time, so I'll give it a pass, because all of the Ocarina of... Is it too slow for me right now, though? I think it is. Go to sleep. Yes. Why? Why are we getting dream and sleep-related songs? I want some energy, please. Yeah, that's better. Thank you. Like, 3 in a row that were like, okay, that's kind of... Like, I don't hate the song, I just need a bit more energy because it is the end of a stream. I am a bit tired and, like, don't need slower music. No, I am hot as Marble King. They changed their name. It's the same person. I'm assuming they changed this name at the start of the season, because that makes sense. James in first, Marble King in second. Oh, or are you saying you saying that because they didn't respond? That's a different question. Fair enough. And then I got last. Next, fast uplifting jump, second to last race of the night! Exclamation mark! Play to join. Get your marble on the track. Yeah, I got that. That's when you changed your name, is to not lose any points. 20 seconds on the clock! Exclamation mark! Play. Second to last race of the night. I also have a bit more Wizards to play, but the kind of thing that I'd be playing tonight in Wizards does not work as well as part of a Wizards and Marbles stream. Simply because it's not as passive as just the catching stuff is. It's more of a battle thing. True. That's a valid point, James. It's less of a passive game, or at least that section of the game is less passive, and so needs more attention than I'd be able to give during a typical Marbles and Wizards stream. So it doesn't really work for that. But I will be doing it off stream because it's a good opportunity to get some stuff. Marble King in first. Looks like I come in second. And James in third. There we go. There is your results. Let us begin on our last race. Welcome to Marbles Diner, the new track of Season 18. We actually started with it today just because I wanted to. And we start with that sweet pattern placed on one of the mini pachinko things. 20 seconds on the clock, exclamation mark play. Last race of the night. Let's roll. And I will go explore the diner a bit this time around. About once we hit... I think once we see the bit. Yeah, we'll go find that. We will. And I know when, we're just gonna take a minute to do it. How long is 3,000 seconds in minutes? Oh, 50. Fair enough. Where's the bit that I'm looking for? Oh, there it is. When someone rolls through, it pops up a burger or a fries or a hot dog. Let's go explore. We have a whole bunch of marbles and faces in here, but we were gonna look at the record machine. Marbles. Boogie. It's raining marbles. Play that funky marbles. Marble Inferno. Marbles Knight, Marbles Queen, Marble Machine, Marble Wonderland, The Marble Hustle, Macho Marble, You Should Be Marbling, Fly Marble Fly, Do You Want a Marble, Wishing on a Marble. Fair enough. Let me warp over here so we can catch up. So we had a whole bunch of staff marbles and stuff just sitting at a table, which looks ridiculous, but who cares? But I really like how the new like texture looks on things. It looks really cool, especially with the camera mode that this track enables. Like, especially the raffle machine. The raffle machine in this texture looks excellent. I love it. We also may be buying more skins than we did last season, if only because the tie-dyes and the disco ball and all of that just look excellent. And I may just buy them, like, next stream that we play marbles or something, instead of waiting all that long. James is coming. Probably. Part of that has been ETS itself has been struggling to run on the laptop, and part of that is I've been wanting to try and fix the steering wheel, but I haven't gotten to actually trying and fixing the steering wheel yet, so, you know, oof. There we go. That is it. We got up to 472 XP. That was the last race. Let's finish up the Grand Prix, get all that stuff dealt with. Do I even have a Tranquil? I do. I have a good Tranquil. Is this a good Tranquil? Marble King gets first. Fair enough. Here's your 25 points. Let me get out of the game. And actually, why don't I reach over to our handy-dandy separate button phone, at least for this particular instance. Hey, the camera didn't glitch out. Progress. But with that... Oh. That did... Oh. That did some weird things. But with that, I'm going to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, and you haven't already, and you think you'd enjoy my content in the future, make sure to hit that follow button to get notified when I go live, as well as have me in your handy-dandy sidebar. Handy-dandy followed list, which is the sidebar on desktop, or where it is on other platforms when I am live. If you want to hang out with us when I'm not live, get the latest news and updates on the stream schedule, how things are going, stuff like that, join the Discord, link in the info below, or !Discord in the chat. Can also leave suggestions, ideas, games you want to see played. There's supposed to be a I screwed it up, but it's supposed to be, if you did enjoy, and you think you'd enjoy my content in the future, and you haven't already, hit the follow button. That's how it's supposed to go. I just put the haven't already before a whole bunch of that other crap, so it made no sense. All that stuff. Rip Pachinko? Pachinko seems to have died. Either way, with that, I'm going to say thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you all hopefully tomorrow. The plan is Speedy's Mod. I may do that in the morning if I get up well enough for that to be an option. We will see. Either way, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you all. The plan is tomorrow. But that's it for me. Bye-bye.